everyone, and welcome back to the Altenew YouTube channel. It's Erica with you today, and we are going to dive right into the world of Shimmer Relief Paste. Yes, we are. I have put down my grippy mat onto my work surface, and I have put a 11 inches by 4¼ piece of cardstock directly onto my work mat. And I am slapping down some Smoky Quartz Shimmer Relief Paste, and then we are going to add a little bit of Enchanted gold just for some highlights and interest. We are not going to overthink this. We are just gonna put it down and just kind of, you know, let our creative senses sort of play a little bit. And then we're going to step away and let this dry. But look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so we're not going to stop here. No, we're going to make quite a few different backgrounds, and we're going to try a few things. So if you are brand new to the Shimmer Relief Paste, hopefully you'll come away from this video with a few ideas and maybe some do's and don'ts and some tips and tricks. So this is the brushed Pyrite, and oh my goodness. Ooh. It's good. It's so beautiful. Let me tell you, this is a stunning color. Oh my goodness. All right, so my creativity, my mojo is just going nuts over this color. Now, I have put down a fairly generous layer of the brushed Pyrite, and then I've taken the Dancing Drops stencil and I have gently pushed it into the paste just to create like a bit of a pattern and some interest. And this, I have never tried this before, so this was like brand new and just an idea. I was like, I have to try this because you never know, right? So I'm taking one for the team. You're welcome. And look how cool that turned out. Okay, so if you want more of a pattern, you would probably need to put down a little bit more paste and then really push down onto that pattern. Another thing that you could do is actually put that down and then, you know, push your stencil onto the paste and then put down another layer. That would also be super cool. But we are going to crack on. We're just going to keep on making backgrounds here. So this is the antique gold, and here I'm just going to put down quite a lot again. I know you will see that this is a it's going to become a bit of a theme, yes, and that looks fantastic, right? But now we're going to take our spatula and we're just going to dab to create some fantastic and incredible texture. And then we're going to put this aside so that it dries. Okay, so we don't want to mess with this right now. No. And then we're going to just carry on here. Okay, we're just going to keep on making things. So for this one, we're going to go back to that Smoky Quartz, and we're going to put down, you guessed it, again, a fairly generous amount. But we're not going to go super perfect here. No, we want kind of a bit of texture and, you know, funness. And then we're going to go back in with that brushed Pyrite, but we're going to switch like scalpel or tool. So we're going to go for a really skinny one, and we're going to add kind of stripes, I guess you could say. So the idea here is that we're going to put down quite a lot so that we build up that texture to really create some fun and interesting background. And then we're just going to add a little bit more and maybe a little bit more. And then we're going to, again, put this aside and leave it to dry. So the key thing here is don't use paste if you're in a hurry. Okay, so for best results, you definitely need to let them dry when they are completely dry to the touch. And then go ahead with like your card making. So using the Shimmer Relief Paste, again, memo to self and everyone who's watching this, this is not for use like right now. So if you want to make something a background and use it right away, go for something else. Yeah, but so we're gonna crack on here, and this time we're going to take rose gold and we're going to go for quite a thin layer. Yes, I know, we can do that too. So here we're going to essentially create our own DIY shimmer cardstock. So we're gonna try to get this really, really, really flat. And here it probably would have helped a lot if it had had like a scraper, like one of those wide ones, and just kind of gone whoop, one and done. But this worked out really quite nicely as well. And I will show you this when it's dry as well. It looks fantastic. So here we're going to go for pearl. And I was thinking at first like the white one was going to be a little bit, not boring, but just kind of like underwhelming, I guess. Oh, I was so wrong. So wrong. Oh, when this dries, it's pure magic. Yes, it should be called something like pearly magic or something like that, because it's stunning. Stunning. And again, I probably need to find like other adjectives. I don't know. But I mean, look at that. Look. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're going to do the same stencil again. So the dancing drops, and we're going to use pearl again. But this time we're going to use it over an ink blended background. So these are the shades of purple inks. And I have gone for a bit of an ombre, just, you know, because I'm a one-trick pony when it comes to the ombre. I love ombre. And now we're going to go with more pearl shimmer relief paste over this dancing drops stencil. And for somebody who doesn't, you know, naturally gravitate towards purple, I am loving the shades of purple inks, honestly. So good, so beautiful. And normally more like of a pink and green, but these purples, so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, look at that. Oh, another beautiful one. But now this is our dried panel. So we are going to take our scoreboard and we are going to fold this into, or we're going to score it into half, and then we're going to fold it and turn it into a card base. And then we're going to finish that off with some fun stuff. But so this is the Altenew scoreboard, and we're just going to grab a little Teflon bone folder, and then we're just going to do a quick scoring, and we're going to fold, and we're going to make sure that we get a nice crisp fold. And that's it. So if you wanted to have a really, really flat card, I suppose what you should probably do is make your background with the paste separately and then like glue that down onto a card base. But for both of these cards, we're going to be using the Be Strong word die cut. And out of this fun brushed pyrite background, we're going to go straight to panel. So we're going to cut the shadow part out of the panel itself. We're just going to try to make sure we get it somewhat straight. You know, that helps. And then what we're going to do as well is, while we have that die cut out, I'm also going to cut out another, I think, 3 pieces. And we're going to layer them up to kind of create a little bit of depth and dimension. And then we are going to do a little bit of black and gold, because, you know, the Smoky quartz and that Enchanted gold, you know, definitely need some of this. So we're going to use some jet black cardstock and also some brushed gold metallic cardstock. So here I wasn't sure whether I was going to be doing the gold in the shadow part and the word in the black, so I thought best to be on the safe side and do both. So yes, I mean, I had the time, so why not? And you know, I'm taking one for the team here, so I'm showing you a little bit what you can do and how things turn out. So, you know, it's not a waste of time. It's just, you know, detour. Yeah, let's go with detour. But I decided to actually use the black shadow part and the Be Strong in the gold, because it did sort of, it made a really strong statement, which I know it says be strong, makes a strong statement. I know it's not exactly like a gymnastics of words here, is it? But sometimes you just have to try these things out, you know, because as I said, I wasn't sure which one I was going to like, because when you look at the gold shadow and the Be Strong in the black there on the work surface, that looks really nice too, right? But then when I put them next to each other and I compare them onto the background, the one with the black and the gold wordings just really stood out so much more. So sometimes you just have to experiment a little bit and see what you like. And then next time I need something with gold and black, I already have one ready to go. So there you go. Now, I will also say though that liquid glue is really quite important when you're laying out word dies like this, because it gives you those like extra few seconds to make sure that everything goes where it's supposed to go. And you know, if you try to use double-sided tape that isn't repositionable, things can go sideways quite quickly. So we're going to try to avoid that. So definitely always go for liquid glue. Now on the back of the one that I decided to go for, which is the black shadow part, I did add some foam tape. So we're going to go and grab our instant dimension foam tape. We're going to cut a few little bits and pieces up, and then we're going to make sure that we get those ready for our actual puzzling together of the card pieces. I'm using some very technical words today, so you know, don't worry if you can't follow along, because this is some super duper intriguing stuff. I'm kidding, you know, we're just cutting paper and, you know, being silly here. Anyway, so on the back of some backing paper, I have added some instant dimension foam tape so I can cut them down and fit them onto the back of my word die. And we're gonna just stick this down, not quite in the middle, just slightly higher than the middle. And that just looks so good, doesn't it? Yeah, it just needed a few kind of like little embellishments, and then we were ready to go. So for the brush Pyrite card, I also layered up a couple of white Be Strongs, just to, again, need a little bit more depth and dimension, because clearly, like, stacking the shadow part with like 3 pieces of cardstock was not enough. Here are our 2 finished cards. I have actually finished them off screen. I had to take a call and I completely forgot to keep filming. So what I've done is I've taken some of the Smoky Quartz gem sparkles, because I felt like they were kind of tying in the Smoky Quartz relief paste, and also the gold to kind of like bring that up, because when you shift this, you can see they catch a little bit of gold there as well. And like, this texture is amazing. And on this one, I have used the Milky Way gem sparkles. So they are like an opaque white. And I thought they would be nice to kind of bring in the white of the Be Strong, and also the white around the card base here. And you can see that texture here from that Dancing Drops stencil as well. It looks really cool, and it feels really cool as well, actually. And then I thought, while we're here, we might as well just have a look at these as well. So this is the panel where I just kind of slapped everything down. And here you can really tell this is incredible, like, texture. This feels like so tactile. It's insane. Here, this one, again, is kind of like raised, like these ridges. It's almost like waves kind of thing. It looks so cool. It feels so cool. It's just amazing stuff. This is our rose gold. This is almost like metallic gold cardstock. So cool. And here is the pearl on top of a ink blended background. It's looks so beautiful. That pearl works so well with that purple. And here is the same Dancing Droplets background. I've done this again in an ombre, but instead of doing a background here, I have done it through the stencil, and then I've added a little bit of rose gold here just to kind of add like a bit of detail. I did kind of mess up a little bit here, but oh well. And then just for like contrast or comparison, this is pearl directly onto white cardstock, and this is the one onto the ink blended background. So really cool, different results, and just so versatile. And obviously with this, you can just change your color background to whatever suits the occasion or the recipient, whatever there's the favorite color. And here, I mean, this is going to work for like so many different things. It's, yeah, this stuff, if you want to have fun and like get messy and creative in the craft room, this stuff is definitely for you. And there's just so many different things that you can do with it. And as I said again here, 2 finished cards with, and you know, these, there's never going to be any 2 exactly like these. So super unique and individual results. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And I hope this video has inspired you to get your paste play going, and I really can't wait to see what you come up with. But for now, that is it from me, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like, and if you have tried the paste already, I would love to hear if you have already tried them, and I will see you very soon again. Bye for now.
Hey there, Lydia here. I really do hope that you've just enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can get your daily dose of crafty techniques and tutorials just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.